What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and as you can see, we're reviewing kachava. At least I think that's how it's pronounced today. What exactly is it? Well, first of all, it's something that I found doing my favorite pastime in between work because I work in between scrolling Facebook. I seen an ad for this and I'm like, what in the world is this? Oh, great. Another multi-level marketing program. I don't want to say anything negative about multi-level marketing. Some people, it works out for them great. Hey, more power to you. Not my thing personally. But that's what I was thinking it was. It was multi-level marketing where pretty much you buy the product, tell people how great it is, and you're trying to recruit more people. That's not the case at all. This is a legitimate company. And one of the great things about this product is that it's not advertised for weight loss. I know a lot of meal replacements are promoting more for weight loss. This is more for just an overall health. So for all the people that are having that love to leave the lovely comments about how I need to lose weight and blah blah blah, finally I'm doing something healthy. Bite me. That's all I have to say to you first, and I hope it's a mouthful. That's just my way of saying keep your negativity to yourself. So with that being said, this is probably one of the healthiest looking ingredients wise meal replacements that I've seen. I've seen plenty of meal replacements. I personally take protein as well. It varies from brand to brand on what I take depending on if I find a sale or anything like that. So I'm really hoping that this is a great tasting meal replacement, especially if I'm on the go or if I don't feel like cooking and I need something a little, for breakfast. I don't really eat, unless it's, a big helping of extremely unhealthy stuff, pancakes, French toast, I would say tacos, but no, tacos are not unhealthy. They're just gotta portion control, which again, I'm horrible at. So enough about me rambling on about my breakfast and my daily routine. I'm going to read the back of the bag, which is both on vanilla and the chocolate version. Yeah, because I'm on chocolate, and I know this is vanilla, so it's on the back of both of them. Born in the jungle, kachava was born on the side of a mountain in a small kitchen on the edge of a jungle. We had set out on a nutritional adventure to find the most exotic, nutrient-rich superfoods used and revered by tribal cultures for centuries. Early one morning, while grinding and blending ingredients, an idea came to us. What if we combined all the best superfoods and nutrients into a single ready-to-go meal? A meal to nourish our bodies, control our cravings, and sustain us on the journey of life. After years of obsessive refinement, we are excited to share this labor of love and hope it helps you reach your own goals and fuel your own adventures. I kind of feel like I went to like a safari and was like the narrative to that. Especially the way it started out. So the directions, all you're going to do is take 2 heaping scoops, which is about 62 grams of kachava with 12 to 14 fluid ounces of cold water, blend well, and enjoy. To give you guys a nice idea of all the lovely ingredients, do you guys want me to read? I'm not doing a live. I need to do a live one day. So there's quite a few ingredients. I'm not going to read every single one of them. I'm just going to do the basic nutritional facts and kind of sum it up for the most part. This entire bag is 15 servings, which I would think that that's insane to think that this is only 15. So this will only last me 2 weeks. But hopefully it'll be fulfilling, so it'll be worth it. It's 240 calories per serving, which is going to be 2 scoops. Total fat is 7 grams. Saturated fat is 4.4 grams. Trans fat is 0. Cholesterol is 0. Total carbs is 25 grams. Sorry, keto fans. This ain't gonna be for you. Total fiber is 9 grams. Total sugar is 6. It also includes 6 grams of added sugar, but it has 25 grams, which I would think that would be significantly more. But again, this product isn't promoted as a protein or for weight loss or anything like that. It's promoted as health, which is number one reason why most people lose weight unless they're just that vain, which, I mean, hey, to each their own. That's all I gotta say. So I can understand why the protein isn't as high as you may think or would want it to be, 25 grams is still pretty good. However, most proteins, I don't see nearly half of any of these added health benefits. Again, 240 calories. It does have MCTs and omegas, which are your healthy fats. 9 grams of fiber. You got your proteins. It has 26 essential vitamins and minerals. It's 100% plant-based protein. That's pretty hard to find, which is another reason why I'm kind of scared to try this, because again, it's supposed to be all this healthiness. And in my opinion, usually when it comes to things that are healthy, this is healthy, this is tastes good. It's usually, for the most part, it's health is up here. Flavor and taste is usually kind of, down here. Sometimes it's tolerable, but it's never equivalent. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm a bit nervous about trying this. As I mentioned, it does have the omegas in it. It has omega-3s from chia and flax seeds. It has 8 antioxidants rich from the fruits, over 1,000 milligrams of adaptogens, which I've never heard of that. So I'm going to read a little bit into that. It does have 17 greens and vegetables mixed into this, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. So pretty much, I don't think you take one of these in the morning, you ain't got to worry about taking any multivitamins unless you're extremely lacking on something. So I'm not telling anybody not to take anything. Let's see. It has vitamin A, C, D, E. No, I'm not saying my alphabet, so don't even try it. B1, 2, 3, and 6. Folate, B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, whatever that is. Calcium, iron, phosphorus, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, not magnesium. 2 different things. So I do want to make that clear. I'm pronouncing it properly for once. Chromium, a bunch of other healthy stuff that I can't pronounce. Chloride, sodium, potassium, some of the plant-based proteins, which is yellow pea protein, organic whole grain, brown rice protein, organic sasha, I think is how you pronounce it, enichi. Again, I'm probably butchering all this because I've never seen some of these words before. It has the omegas, which is coming from your pure whole grain oats, acacia gum, chia, and flax seeds. It also has antioxidants or superfood blends, which includes coconut flower nectar, Asiaga berry. I promise if I've not heard that before, I would butcher that word too. Asiaga berry. Organic maki berry, I think is how you pronounce it. Camu berry. 100% organic strawberries, cherry tarts, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. All of those are 100% organic as well. Adaptogen blend. This is where I was a bit confused on. That's going to include your maca root and a significant amount of mushrooms, which includes your shiitake, reishi, I think is how you pronounce it. Another type of, I want to say corduroy, but I know that's another word I'm looking for. Cordyceps mushrooms and organic ginger. As far as your superfoods, it includes beets, carrots, spinach, broccoli, tomatoes, kale, cabbage, parsley leaves, probably for garnishment, Brussels sprouts, green peppers, cucumbers, celeries, garlic, green onions, cauliflower, asparagus, chlorophyll, probiotics, again, digestive enzymes, blah, 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 a bunch of other stuff in it. So it does contain tree nuts, which is coconut to be exact. So if you have any sensitivity, I'm sorry, this isn't going to be for you. But we're going to go ahead and mix this into a drink, and I'll be right back, guys. One and done, right? And we're back. All right, so each of these are only about half a serving each. So together I got 1 full serving of chocolate and vanilla. I'm gonna start out by doing a sniff test. I'm gonna try the chocolate first. It has a slight chocolatey smell, but I can also tell there's other stuff that's in it. It smells healthy. If you've ever had any of those, the super greens or the antioxidants that you can put into a drink, it kind of smells like that. That's probably the best description that I can offer you, with a tiny hint of chocolate to it. The chocolate kind of reminds me of just some really, really, really fine sand, especially with the color of it. It's pretty much what it kind of reminds me of. Y'all know I over-exaggerate. I don't even know why I do it. It's just, it comes naturally. So we're going to look at, okay, never mind. I backtrack. The vanilla really looks like some sand. The vanilla has more of a vanilla smell to it versus the chocolate, which you would actually think it'd be the opposite, which sounds really weird. What's actually in each of these items is almost the same. The main difference is the quantity of what's in each of the products. So for example, the plant-based protein on the chocolate is 27.75 versus on the vanilla, I show a 29.29. Now, I'm not saying that everything's going to be higher on the vanilla versus the protein. Let me double check. Because on the antioxidants, I show 5.1 on the vanilla versus 6.1 on the chocolate. So it just depends on what you're getting. But for the most part, the ingredients are identical. One of the biggest questions or concerns that I have when it comes to any type of protein or any plant-based product is soy, because I've heard so many different health issues are caused by soy. With soy, that's one of the things that kind of scares me, especially when it comes to plant-based. I know it affects both men and women, but it affects them differently. So I've heard where men can easily develop breast tissue. And for women, it can cause ovarian cancer. I'm pretty sure there's a plethora of other health issues it can cause, but those are the top two things that I know for a fact are affecting both men and women. Like I said, differently, but I'm pretty sure there's a nice plethora list of other health issues that are caused. Fortunately, and gluten. That's another thing that I've heard a lot of people worry about is gluten. Even if they don't have, I don't remember the disease that it's called. I want to say silica, I believe is the disease that the body can't process gluten properly. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but it sounds about right. I know that's another concern about, for some people is gluten. I'm happy to say that this product is 100% vegan, plant-based protein as well. It is gluten-free, it is soy-free, it is dairy-free. There are no artificial sweeteners, flavors, colors, any of that in either of these products, and there's no preservatives. So gotta be careful with that, guys, when it says no preservatives, because the shelf life, I'm pretty sure, can be significantly higher. The one that I have currently right now, I've had it for a couple of months now, and the expiration for my chocolate is February of 2022. So it has a nice shelf life, but it's not going to last forever. And I'm pretty sure that once it's been open, the shelf life might not be as long, because I've heard that before on certain products, especially if they're 100% healthy. For my vanilla, it's June of 2022. And I did get these both at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and do a taste test before I give any other information about it, because at the end of the day, if it doesn't taste even remotely good, people aren't going to drink it or consume it. So we're going to go ahead and try this out. I'm going to do the vanilla first. Yeah, it doesn't smell like it has anything. It smells healthy. Yeah, I can tell there's no sweeteners in it. This was made with water, the 12 to 14 ounces. Actually, it was 12 ounces that was used for this. Now, I will say it's not the worst tasting, because I have had some pretty bad proteins. But the vanilla, it's not... With the vanilla, I can easily see it being replaced, or at least made to taste better, adding maybe some fruit or something of that nature to it. Yes, I know that there's already fruit in it, but it tastes very, 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 very bland in it. Would I drink it on an everyday basis? Just the way it is? Probably not. At least not happily. Will that be something I'm craving and wanting to, you know, like, man, I want something sweet. Oh, you know what? I'll just have some kachava. No. It's like, to me, it's what, like, I take the green drink in the morning, which is probably 90% vegetables, with a sprinkle of fruits here and there. But for the most part, I do not like the taste of it at all. But I do chug it and, you know, keep it moving on throughout the day. That would probably be the same feeling that I would have with the vanilla. I haven't tried the chocolate yet, so that's part of the reason why I specify the vanilla. Unless you have a nice amount of fruit in it. Okay, so with the water, the chocolate does have a little bit more of a stronger chocolate smell to it, but it doesn't, I can tell it's not a Nesquik or, you know, the Hershey chocolate milk or anything, or just even regular chocolate milk. I can tell it's not that. Again, I can tell that there's no sweeteners. The chocolate is more tolerable. Again, it's not something that I'm going to crave, but it is more, chocolate is definitely more tolerable than the vanilla straight out the bag. Probably the best way to describe it would be unsweetened chocolate milk. I'm actually kind of surprised that because it was made with just water, it is a thicker consistency to it. Usually whenever I mix maybe a protein or something like that in water versus milk, it does have a lighter taste to it. It's not as heavy or condensed. With this, I mean, you guys can actually see it's not that fluid. Now, it's not super thick either, but it does have some more density to it. Not my favorite thing, but if I were to get it again, I would definitely do it for the nutritional benefit, because I know that I do, outside of my green drink, I really don't have that much vegetables in my diet. I'm an average American, and I mean the fact that I can easily go a day or two without eating any type of vegetables, unless it's maybe fried up or bagged up or something along those lines, frozen easily. So I don't, you know, I have a regular American diet. Yes, I'm trying to eat the healthiest possible, but I still don't have lots of greens, especially if I don't want to run to the grocery store every few days or I'm not growing it myself. This is definitely going to be added to my daily diet because I need that nutrients. I want to be able to limit how many prescription drugs that I consume on a regular basis. I know that I'm still going to have to take some, but I can, in the aspect of, I have asthma. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on any of my other videos or not. It's a good chance that I still have to take, you know, use my inhaler every so often. Do I use it every single day? Absolutely not. I use it maybe once or twice a week. If I have a really good heavy workout, I might have to use it. Then and only then would I maybe have to use it. Fortunately, I have my asthma under control pretty well, to the point I can easily go on a weekend trip and like, oh crap, I forgot my inhaler. I'll be okay. That's one thing that I'm trying to eliminate from my diet, and I say that kind of ironically, is any type of prescription drugs. I'd rather have the natural supplements. I'd rather consume it this way. Granted, it's not gonna be the best for me taste wise, but do I take any prescription drugs for the taste of it? No, I don't. I take it because my body needs it. That would be my suggestion of encouraging anybody to get this. With the vanilla, throw some additional fruit in it. I'm pretty sure you can easily cover up the taste. The chocolate, add a little bit of Hershey chocolate if that's to make it more palatable. If you want to add some more of that chocolate flavor to it and make it more natural, or lean more towards the natural part of it, add some more cacao to it. You know, the 100% cacao. but right off the bat, out of the bag, it's not the best. But I would strongly suggest anybody to consume this, because I don't know anybody else that's going to eat that much green vegetables, mushrooms, that's equivalent to one serving of this. So I have no connection with this company, but based off of what I'm seeing, what's in the ingredients, the health benefits that I know come from these ingredients is one reason why I would encourage anybody to try it. And I would give them a warning. It's not the best tasting, but do it for your body. Because I know that I've had digestive issues. I've had other health issues, headaches, from, removing caffeine out of my diet, or, not having those chemicals that my body's used to that I'm consuming and being replaced with that. I've actually gotten sick from that, where my stomach has been in knots after I've taken a green drink, because my body's not used to having all that nutrients. So this may seem kind of like a preachy video where, oh, you should get it. It's not about that. I'm just concerned about my fans' health. And I want you guys to stay along and stay as healthy as possible, as long as possible. As long as I'm doing YouTube, I want you guys to follow me, and I want you guys to be able, I don't want to hear about anybody. My regular commenters, I would hate to hear that something bad happened to them. If I don't hear from a while, I'm like, I wonder how so-and-so's doing. Maria Perez is a great example. I see her just comment on just about every video. She hasn't lately because she's kind of abandoned me to TikTok, but she's following me there. Nate, where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't heard from you. You okay? Is everything good? Who else? David Parker. I haven't heard from you in a while either. Steven, I hope I don't butcher your name. I want to say it's Cormier. I don't see you commenting on my videos either. Where are you? I see him comment on other platforms though. I say that jokingly. Yes, I do actually remember my regular commenter's name. I actually talk to the few people that I do surround me. I talk to them as if they know them. Like, hey, did you see the comment that Maria left? And I'll joke about that. I wonder how she's doing. I hope she's got her peeps this year for Easter. I actually legitimately talk about my commenters as if I know you guys in person, believe it or not. It's not just a hobby for me. I'm doing this as a career. So I want you guys to stay healthy and as happy as possible. Even if you stop following me, hey, I still wish everybody the best, and I want everybody to be as healthy as possible. So yes, definitely encourage you guys to get this. Mix it up a little bit to be more palatable, but overall, that's just my 2 cents. I probably rambled on way too long and probably lost a few people, but those that do have followed me to this end, have watched to this point, I appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for following me. I appreciate it. It means more than you guys know. It really does. So, this may be a bit pricey at $70 a bag. But again, you're investing in your health. You're either going to pay for it now, getting healthy stuff, or pay for it medically later. Choice is up to you. I personally prefer to pay for it now and live longer and happier. But that's just my 2 cents, to each their own. If you have any questions, comments, make sure that you guys subscribe, so that way you can see a follow-up, and I'll let you guys know if I've noticed any difference in my, in my health. Because I have started working out more, so just adding this to my diet will definitely be an added benefit. So make sure that you follow along so you guys can get an update. I'm going to revamp my fitness channel as well, so you guys can see some results. In the meantime, make sure that you stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.